Virgo woman romantic compatibility with all signs. No one better to color code your entire comic collection than a Virgo woman. They're smart, cunning, seemingly detached, and, need I say, supremely attractive. There's something quite dominant about a Virgo woman. She's mysterious and calculated, which is why men will be drawn to her like a moth to a flame. But Virgo is not the type of woman to jump headfirst into a relationship, not before she's analyzed the entire situation and decided that her potential mate is the best she could possibly find. Starting with Virgo woman with Aries man. Right off the bat, this is not the best combination you'll find. While the Virgo woman can do wonders at diffusing Aries' anger bursts, through her calm demeanor and sharp mind, she will quickly get annoyed at how often she needs to calm him down. His emotional outbursts can be seen as passionate for some women, but not Virgo. She appreciates intellect and despises impulsivity, which is why, with Aries, she'll probably feel like she's taking care of a toddler most times. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 4 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 4 out of 10. And life values gets 6 out of 10. Next, Virgo woman with Taurus man. This is a good match, albeit kind of boring. They can both act as moral support for each other and work together to chip away at their goals, slowly but surely. Neither of them is bothered by routines, and they have similar life visions. They can get along great when it comes to home life, social life, finances, and they communicate quite well. Taurus is prone to become jealous, but a Virgo won't give him any reasons to, as she hates mind games and toying with people's feelings. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 8 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 8 out of 10, and life values gets 10 out of 10. Next up, Virgo woman with Gemini man. This is a fantastic combination, if only they could match their levels of depth when it comes to important things. They can keep each other entertained for hours, and will love to go out together and cause havoc around town. Neither will particularly mind each other's tendencies of flirting with other people and hogging the spotlight, and they will generally cheer each other on in any situation. However, the Virgo woman might have some different life perspectives and values, where the Gemini man will seem somewhat wishy-washy and detached. This can cause some arguments, although a committed Gemini will find it easy to calm the spirits and tell the Virgo woman exactly what she wants to hear. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 8 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 8 out of 10. And life values rounds it out at a third 8 out of 10. Next, Virgo woman with Cancer man. The beauty in earth-water relationships can be seen firsthand with this couple. Cancer is mesmerized by the innate intellect and worldly homemaking skills of the Virgo woman. Her steady personality and deep traditionalist values attract him like a magnet, and they both want pretty much the same things in life. On the other hand, Cancer's soft, emotional nature opens Virgo up and allows her to get in touch with her own emotional world. They will have a pleasant relationship based on mutual trust and understanding, where each of them respects and admires each other for the qualities that they themselves lack. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 9 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 10 out of 10. And life values also gets 10 out of 10. Next, Virgo woman with Leo man. Definitely not the greatest match for the Virgo woman. Leo's expansive tendencies, his cravings for a fruitful social life, love for luxury, and overall pleasure in boasting his qualities don't sit well with the pragmatic, down-to-earth Virgo woman. She will find him superficial, if not downright annoying, and their life goals and plans won't seem to align, no matter how much they try to fit into each other's lives. At the same time, Virgo's disregard for reputation, social status, and time out go against Leo's nature. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 4 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 2 out of 10. And life values gets 2 out of 10. Next up, Virgo woman with Virgo man. These two intellectuals could make a great couple, if not a bit stern. They enjoy each other's companies and have no issues talking for hours and comparing plans and notes for their shared future. Their overall perspective on life is very similar, which allows them to build together for the future and ignore everything that does not fit with their vision. Routine can settle pretty fast in this relationship, but these two are the ones who won't mind and can actually thrive in a repetitive, seldom boring lifestyle. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 7 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 10 out of 10. And life values also gets 10 out of 10. Next, Virgo woman with Libra man. A steady Virgo woman could definitely catch the eyes of a Libra man, as she's nothing like he's used to. She is highly responsible, independent, and confident, which has him seeing her as the perfect life partner. Her seemingly detached, mysterious allure is the perfect net for this Don Juan, but the Virgo woman can read him like an open book, and she doesn't bode well with his flirty, non-committal nature. If the Libra man is ready to settle down and chooses her, they can have a great relationship with Virgo managing their home life and Libra showing her where she can relax and have a great time with friends. But he probably won't. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 7 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 5 out of 10. And life values gets 8 out of 10. Next, we come to Virgo woman with Scorpio man. A Virgo woman is exactly what a Scorpio man needs to get past his untrustful nature and really let go and be vulnerable in a relationship. She is loyal and won't quit a relationship too easily, which makes Scorpio feel safe and does not trigger his jealous tendencies. At the same time, Scorpio's intensity and depth of emotions are very alluring for the Virgo woman, as she loves being in control and being worshipped by her partner. This is a great combination, underpinned by great communication and steamy, sensual moments they won't be able to forget too easily. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 10 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 9 out of 10. And life values gets 8 out of 10. Virgo woman with Sagittarius man. A tricky match for sure when it comes to down-to-earth Virgo and free spirit Sagittarius. Their perspectives on life are very different, and they approach relationships in opposite ways. Virgo won't love how much freedom a Sag man needs, his need for adventure and overall carelessness for worldly duties, while the Sag will feel constrained by Virgo's obsessive need for control and being in charge of every aspect of her life. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 4 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 4 out of 10. And life values gets 2 out of 10. Next, Virgo woman with Capricorn man. A ton of cash, forever trapped in an iceberg. This is the kind of energy this couple gives out. They're supremely efficient in their home life, careers, investments, education, and the like, and they're both emotionally detached and careful with their words. Depending on each person, this can be a grand combination in which they both work tirelessly for their personal and joint goals. With efficient communication, they can enjoy a long-term, satisfying relationship in which they both feel that they're seen and recognized for their best qualities. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 6 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 10 out of 10. And life values also gets 10 out of 10. Virgo woman with Aquarius man. There's not much to say when it comes to this couple. Aquarius's detachment could attract the Virgo woman, and he could also be mesmerized by her mysterious, intense gaze. But they want things that are way too different when it comes to their lives, which builds a truly shaky foundation for a relationship. They can intellectually stimulate one another, but when it comes to their long-term plans, there will most likely be big discrepancies that they can't ignore. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 4 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 6 out of 10. And life values gets 2 out of 10. And lastly, Virgo woman with Pisces man. A Pisces man is probably one of the best matches for a Virgo woman. They both admire each other on a deep, almost subconscious level. The dreamy, romantic Pisces will fill her life with romance and slowly but surely open her up and nurture her vulnerabilities. The Virgo woman will build him from the ground up and help him be more assertive, organized, and ambitious. They are two opposites that make a fantastic pair, in which both bring something valuable to the table. Their compatibility points? Emotions and romance gets 10 out of 10. Communication and trust gets 10 out of 10. And life values gets 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to get all the latest updates.